welcome back to the Every Closet channel. My name is Stephanie, and along with my partner Ethan, we are two full-time resellers of used clothing on places like Poshmark and eBay. So if that sounds like something you want to do, stay tuned because we share our whole journey with you. And in today's video, we are going over 5 Poshmark features that you can ignore entirely. And surprisingly, none of them are community shares. Not that you don't have to do community shares. I'll address that in a bit. Let's get into it. Let's start with number 1. So the number one is my seller discount. That is that automatic bundle discount that applies to bundles whenever other people start making bundles, and it applies, say, a 15, 10, 20% discount of items in your closet. Yeah, turn that off. Did you know that when you send someone a bundle offer on something that has a bundle discount already applied to it, it shows up as only the percentage off after the bundle discount? So for example, I was shopping on Poshmark and I made a giant bundle because I was buying a bunch of stuff, and they sent me an offer on the bundle and I got a notification. It said 6% discount. And I was like, well, that's a crappy discount. And then I noticed as I looked into it more that actually it was 20% off the original price of all the items, but they had a 15% automatic bundle discount. So it only sent me a notification saying 6% off. And if your buyer is receiving that notification, they're potentially a little pissed off because people expect good deals on Poshmark. So they're not going to be enticed to buy it, that's for sure. They're going to maybe counter your offer, and you don't want that. So for that reason alone, it's enough to turn that thing off because it's going to show terrible discounts. But then additionally, once you tell buyers that discounts are automatic, they expect even more of a discount from you on top of the discount that you've already provided. So people expect deals on Poshmark. They expect personalized deals. They don't expect the deal to apply to everyone. They want more off than you intended to give. That's what makes them buy. So if you have an automatic 20% bundle discount and people start offering you 30, 40% off of that, now you're suddenly getting only 50% of your listed price. That is not what you want. So turn those off. Any discount from your closet is a bonus as far as your buyer's concerned, and it's granted only by your extreme generosity, not a given. The second thing that is a waste of time, sorry about this, is posh parties. Oh, I'm so sorry. Posh parties are something that is clearly designed to just keep you on the app all day. They're every few hours. They're designed so that you're on the app more often and you're looking through what other people share to the party so that you're more likely to purchase. You, the seller. We don't want that. We're not there for that. We are there to sell things. Especially in the US, so many things get shared to the party. You will be lost in the kerfuffle of like millions of listings. Whenever we share to a party in the US, we don't even get like shares back, much less likes or potential offers and buyers. I'm not saying don't share to the party if you happen to be sharing anyway and you have stuff that's relevant. I'm just saying do not schedule your day around these parties and do not adjust your schedule for it. Do not adjust your listings because of it. Don't wait until the boho party to list all of your like faithful to brand stuff. No, list it when you have it, when you first have it, because it's just so much more important. The only way I ever use parties is if I happen to be listing and there happens to be a party on, then that is when I'll be like, all right, do any of the things I'm listing today have that party? Yeah, okay, I'll list those first and I'll just keep going. But it's more important that you build consistency into your schedule and into your business. You don't have to adjust anything you're doing to attend those posh parties. They're mainly to keep you on the app. Okay, number 3 thing you don't need, and I'm so sorry for everyone who's ever given me one, but you do not need host picks. That doesn't mean I don't like them. There are people who actually actively don't like getting host picks. They consider it a curse or something. I'm not that far in that camp, but I am in the camp of do not spend your time reading blogs on pins that you found on Pinterest or something about how to get a host pick for every party. Oh my god, what a waste of time. Host picks are a bonus, maybe. Like, it's cool that now some more people might see your closet, is literally how I think of it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I don't care. Because making your item a host pick does not make it more likely to sell. And if you get a host pick, oh my god, Do not change the title of your listing so it first says host pick. Do not do that. Your title is one of the most important things for the search algorithm. You want to have keywords in there that are relevant to your listing. No one is searching into Poshmark host pick. And if they are, I don't understand how they're shopping. But I'll say it doesn't mean I don't give people host picks when I host a party. I do. They're not completely useless. It's a nice little nod. Honestly, I think of it as a little nod of friendship at this point. But I've only ever hosted on Canada, so I don't know what would happen if I hosted on the US. I really don't think people care. I mean, of course, there are those people who consider it a curse. I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you're hosting a posh party, just try and pick things you like. Try and get through the party. Definitely don't there's been times when I've hosted a posh party. The first time I ever did it, I was like, okay, it's time to host a posh party. I'm going to be busy from 7 to 9 p.m. this night. No. Just casually share things and move on with your evening. It's not a waste of time. It's nice to host a posh party. A lot of people will message you being like, pick me for a host pick because they read online when they first started reselling that this is how you get host picks and that getting host picks is good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's not bad. It does not hurt. It really doesn't. But it does not affect me or my business whatsoever. And it definitely has never seemed to affect that item's selling or not. So just my 2 cents. The fourth thing that you can completely ignore is the daily sweepstakes. And by that I mean make a deal day or love it or list it or share 3 things to get entered to win a $50 Posh credit. Anything you do that day to be entered to win $50 Posh credit every single hour. I'm not saying don't list that day. I'm not saying don't send offers to likers that day. I'm saying don't adjust your business practices to fit in these days. Don't only list on love it or list it days, and don't only send offers to likers on make a deal day, and don't wait for specific days to make purchases or anything like that, because a $50 Posh credit in the grand scheme of your business, nothing. That's what I want it to be for you anyway. I want it to be nothing. I want it to be like, oh, a $50 Posh credit. Maybe I can source some stuff eventually. I hold on to my Posh credits and I do source with them when they add up to enough that I can do so. But I have never sat down and been like, I'm going to win Love It or List It today and then won. You win when you're not trying to, because that is how all the lotteries work, in my opinion. That's not science or math, but you get it. You can't control whether or not you win those things, and the prize isn't even that enticing or that good to make it worthwhile to, especially don't change your listing schedule around that. That's the worst thing you could do. I want a $50 Posh credit to be one of your everyday sales, and I want you to be making multiple of those. So don't change your business practices around the potential to win a $50 Posh credit, because that is not a sustainable business. A sustainable business is one that can make a $50 sale. So do focus on that sale aspect and not on winning these sweepstakes, because it's a little bonus, like all these things have been. And number 5 is not something that I ignore entirely, and not even something I suggest you ignore entirely. It's just something you can ignore. So last is actually the least, and it's closet clear out. So reiterating, you don't have to ignore it, and there are good ways to use it to make sales. I'm not saying there aren't. What I am saying is I don't want you to be lowering your entire closet blindly whenever it's closet clear out. I don't want you to go and do the bulk lowering and lower everything at once and just sit there and hope and wait for sales. That's not how I want you to use closet clear out. I especially don't want you to do that every closet clear out, because there's 2 of those a week, sometimes 3. And that can reduce the value of your closet really quickly, to the point where you're like, am I even making a profit anymore on this? So don't just willy-nilly lower the prices of your closet, especially if you're paying up for goods, especially if you have a $10, $15 cost of goods. Don't be doing that as often as they have it. A good way to use closet clear out that a lot of people talk about online is to send likers a message and say, it's closet clear out. If we could meet at this price, I could lower it to that price, and then Posh would give you a shipping discount. That's a great way to use closet clear out. And if you do want to sometimes lower the prices of your closet, do that because you think your prices could stand to be lowered. Do that because you've had these items for a while. Do that because maybe comps have changed since you got the item or since you sourced it or whatever. Do not do that because it's closet clear out. Lowering your prices should be based on business decisions. It should not be based on what day of the week it is because that makes no sense. And I want you to make decisions for your business that make sense. And that's kind of the theme of this video. Okay, so that was the 5 things. That was all I have for today. That's possibly the least amount of talking I've ever done in a video. So hit that like button if you like these shorter style videos. So let me know and hit subscribe if you want to follow along with our reseller journey because oh boy, we are just getting started. And also stay tuned because soon I'm going to be going over 5 Poshmark features that are useful for your business and how to use them. So hit subscribe if you don't want to miss that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.